smart devices are characterized by the ability to execute multiple, possibly concurrent applications supporting different degrees of mobility and customization, and by supporting intermediate remote service access and operating according to the local resource constant. Means if you are going for any activity, which should be service should be smart, or any device should be smart. So we should follow the different features like what? Mobility, portability, auto configuration. So these are some features of your smart devices. Okay. Then second definition is a smart device, as the name suggests, is an electronic gadget that is able to connect, share, and interact with its user and other smart devices. Means your mobile is a smart device. We can say as a mobile as a smart device because it connects the another device and it gives the information, transfer information from one location to another, and interact with other smart devices. Although usually small in size, smart devices typically have the computing power of few gigabytes. Okay. Then third definition is smart devices are devices with CPU and OS. So each and every smart device will have its auto configuration, CPU and OS connected to other devices, or OS via different wireless protocol. Smartphone, tablets, smartwatch, smart glasses are other examples of your smart devices. Okay, so this is the definition of smart devices. So these are some examples of your smart devices: mobile, then your watch, smartwatch, smart TV, laptops, smart sunglasses, cameras are all the examples of your smart devices. So smart devices, so computer interaction. Already we are studying CCI, computer interaction, in which smart devices are your smart board, pads, then your tabs, active badge, bat and floor. These are some in your computer interface. CCI means first will be your computer, second will also the computer interface. Then second CPI, computer physical interface. In that, robots are the example. Second example is your smart dust and tiny OS. Okay, tiny OS, small OS, and smart dust are the example of a CPI, computer peripheral physical interface. Then third one is your implicit SCI, or human physical interaction. So examples are your smart devices in implicit SCI: calm computing, data tiles, ambient wood, WearComp and WearCam. So which are the variable, means your WearCam are the examples of your smart devices in your implicit SCI. Then smart board, it is a very large wall display program that is called as a smart board. It is a migrated from our first silicon to rear screen projector, so that are called as a smart board. They are auto detect, which are operations are performed are auto detected by using the smart board. Then your pad, it is a book size, simple like your tabs. We can say as a book, your textbooks or your notebook size. So they are nothing but your pads, and tabs is a palm size computer. Different types of tab. Galaxy Tab is an example of your smart device regarding to the tabs, in which we are using different types of Symbian OS is an example we are using in a tabs. Then next active device or smart device is your active badge. So active badge, it is a developed by your Cambridge University first context aware computing application. What is context aware? We have studied that context aware location context means how it is implemented. It is not known. It is not known to the other one. So active batch periodically send infrared signals to the sensor embedded in a room throughout the building. It is identify location of person restricted to small area of room, so they are called as a active bat. Then active bat, it is a new active tag system. It depends on the ultrasound, which could properly locate people having accuracy of 3 centimeters. This active bat system is having one base station which asks the bat for signals, which is then properly measured in a multiple sending receiver. By using the trilateration, the position is determined. They are called as a active bat. So these are same, means your RFID tags, same as your RFID tags. So they send the signals, and based on the signals, they get the information. They are called as a active bat. Then bat floor, it is system which mainly doesn't require some person to carry some identification token. People were identified indirectly with this of a device. Example, in this case, by their type of walk or gate. Active flow design should be done very carefully, as because it needs to specify the appropriate spatial resolution and robustness. It should allow user to work on sensors without damaging them. So they are called as a active. That bat floor means the floor in which the user will interact. Direct interaction of user with the floor. So they should not damage the sensor. They are called as a active bat. Then Unimate. Unimate was the first industrial robot which worked on the General Motors assembly line at the Islands Fisher Guide plant in Ewing Township, New Jersey. MH1 robot was a mechanical hand which was computer operated. So these are some smart devices. Then next one is again smart dust. It is a system of many tiny micro electro system, already used in this MEMS, micro electromechanical system, such as sensors, robots, and other devices. That can detect, for example, light, temperature, vibration, mechanism, magnesium, or chemicals. They are usually operated on a computer network wirelessly and are distributed over some area to perform tasks, usually sensing through audio radio frequency, that is using RFID. Without an antenna of such greater size, the range of tiny smart dust communication devices measure in a few millimeters, and they may be vulnerable to electromagnetic disablement and destruction of microwave exposure. The last one is your Tiny OS, is an embedded computer-based operating system and platform for low-power wireless devices, such as those used in your wireless sensor network, smart dust, ubiquitous computing, personal area network, building automation, and smart meters. Then calm computing is a state of technological maturity where the user primary task is not computing, but where computing arguments and brings related information to the experience rather than focusing on computing and data. Calm computing places emphasis on the people and task. Then next one is your think and tangible bits. In 1995, the think research associated with started a MIT Media Lab. The main goal of TTT was to see the physical and logical world meets. It may include virtual, physical, logical world, how they meet with one another. Then data tiles. Data tiles system integrated the benefit of two major interaction paradigms. First one is a graphical and second one is a physical user interface. It consists of both of them, physical and graphical user interface. Tag transparent tiles are used as a modular construction unit. These tiles are augmented by dynamical graphical information when they are placed on a sensor enhanced flat panel display. They can be used independently or can be combined to more complex Configuration similar the way languages can express complex concepts through the sequence of simple words. Then ambient wood is an innovative educational experience exploring how biological ideas can be learned in a real environment, augmented by technology. Then these are the variable, where comes and where camp. So where camps, man's experience with variable computer started in late 1970s. The main application was recording personal visual memory that could be shared with other via the internet. So evolution of Stewman's variable computer innovation in 1980 on a head. They have replaced the device on a head. Then mid 1980s, then early 19 on a front side of your chest. Then in mid 90 and last one is a on your dress only. On your cameras are attached in late 1990s. Okay, so these are the smart devices. Okay. You got the smart devices?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then third point is our actually mobile phone. Already we have covered this point. What is a smart mobile phone? So what is a mobile phone? Why it is a smartphone? So an architecture. That point we have already covered in our class also. So smartphone is a cellular telephone with an integrated computer and other features such as operating system, web browsing, and ability to run the software application. Smartphones are the class of mobile phones and of multi-purpose mobile computing devices. Facilitated wider software, internet, and multimedia functionality. In day-to-day life, whatever functions are performed by your smartphones, all are in this example. Smartphones typically include various sensors that can be leveraged by their softwares. So these are some types of sensor. Your magnetometer is there, then proximity sensor is there, barometer is there, then accelerometer is there, show the directions also. It supports wireless communication protocols such as Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and so on. So this is a smartphone. The next point in smartphone is your mobile code. Mobile code. So mobile code is any program, application, or the content capable of moving while embedded in an email, document, or website. Mobile code uses networks or storage media such as USB flash drive to execute local code execution to do the work assigned to them autonomously. So this is what one is client and second one is your server. So applet is what is a mobile code. So when your browser will send this code on your client browser, it will execute this code on your client side. Okay, web server client side using applet. This is a mobile. So mobile code security. In the past, mobile code was machine dependent and could only run on very specific machine architectures. Today, we are becoming increasing vulnerabilities to malicious attack and defective software roaming the internet. So that for that purpose, security of mobile code is an emerging and most important challenge facing computer research today. There are various ways by which malicious agents can harm the host. An agent may steal or manage the get illegal access to some private data. Example, financial data of company from database residing on the host. For that purpose, we require the security. Mobile code security is used. Mobile code security dimension. protecting the host from malicious mobile codes. So these are four methods. First one is a sandboxing, second one is code signaling, third one is firewall, and last one is a proof carrying code. So proof carrying code means what? Suppose sender is sending the information, so some proof will be there, so that receiver will identify based on that proof. Suppose you two users, your Aadhaar card is one type of proof only, so that it is a same person who is sending the information, so that is called as a proof carrying code. Firewall, again you are installing firewall that will not allow some unwanted people to enter the system. Then first one is sandboxing and second one is a code signaling. So protecting mobile code from the execution environment. So attack may be active or passive attack. So sandboxing, a basic idea behind sandboxing is to make the foreign mobile code to be executed within the restricted area. That is called as a sandbox in a host operating system. So that code which comes up from the outside should execute within that sandbox only. So which is a secure one. The sandbox can be characterized by two different mechanisms. First one is it confines code either through type checking, language properties, or the use of protected domains to prevent the subversion of trusted code. So they are checking here trusted code and the code which is coming from the other sides, from the server. Both we are checking in a sandbox. It enforces a fixed policy for execution of code. So here we can see from the diagram, here is your mobile code and this is your network. So this here is your sandbox is equal to restricted environment. So here your mobile code will be executed. This is called as a sandbox. Okay, restricted area or restricted environment. This is our host, this is a network, mobile code executed in this area. So this is nothing but the sandbox. Okay. The second one is a code signaling. So code signaling is a process by which code is digitally signed by the code procedure in order to assure strong authentication and integrity of code. Upon receipt of valid signature, the code consumer Java virtual machine execute the applet list in a trusted piece of code. It's just to securing a host by making sure that this program has been correctly signed by someone on the internet. So using this code signaling, authentication process is carried out. So this is how. So here host, and this is our mobile code. This is, and here we are identifying here. Here you will find whether mobile code is sent from the authorized user. Okay, network, and here we are mobile code is identified. Then firewall is simple one, and proof carrying code PCC. Okay. I got this point.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll start with next point, that is your active and passive attack. in next lecture. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.